Good morning, Manayunk, and welcome to another episode of Manayunk Mornings at Home. I'm your host, Leo, and joining us on the show this week is Danny from City of Paws Pet Care. Danny, how you doing today?
Hey, Leo, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So tell me, what's life been like since quarantine began almost 3 months ago?
Oh gosh, well, we've still been operating. We've been providing essential pet care services for frontline workers. So we basically immediately geared up in PPE and kept going. All of our other visits in terms of, elective walks, people didn't need because they were working from home, and we also wanted to be safe. So we suspended those services and we moved on to providing pet essentials. We have been selling food and litter to people in the area, and all of our clients have really been appreciative of that service as well.
That's great. So how about home life? What have you been doing? Doing cooking, ordering out, any hobbies?
My newest hobby is actually walking around the neighborhood. Being cooped up, isn't good for anybody. So me and my partner have been walking around the neighborhood, sometimes upwards of 4 miles a day. We've explored everything from Upper Roxborough to Wissahickon, and it's been a great experience. We're actually just going to keep doing it even when, we return back to normal, whatever normal is, after the pandemic.
How about food? You've been cooking or ordering out mostly?
We have done a lot of takeout. I've probably hit every place on Main Street at least 3 times that's been open. My favorite's definitely Lucky's. Comfort food, especially during this time, has been a lifesaver.
So you kind of mentioned how your business immediately adapted, as soon as the stay-at-home order was put in place. How about, moving forward as we're entering the yellow phase? What kind of transitions have you been going through?
Yeah, so our sitters are still geared up in PPE, of course. We are now going into people's homes as they return to work. And what we're doing is we're limiting contact in the home. So, things that we're touching, we're trying to avoid, obviously using gloves and things like that. We're also in our store limiting to 2 customers at a time based on the governor's orders. We're also requiring masks for people when they shop. And then as we enter green phase, we'll obviously adapt as needed. We're big into safety, so we want to take that very seriously. And this is probably the new normal for a while.
So how have your customers and clients, how have they supported you, through quarantine, and how do they continue to support you as we enter this yellow phase?
Our clients and customers have definitely been very supportive, and we're obviously very appreciative of that. The biggest way to support us right now is definitely book pet care as needs arise, rather that's going back to work and needing us for midday walks, or as people start to vacation again, considering us for pet care services as people start to leave town. Also, if you don't need any pet care right now, we do have a full-scale pet supply store on Main Street, so we can even deliver food or litter or other supplies or things that are fun for your pet. We have lots of things, especially it being June. We have Pride-themed toys and bow ties and bandanas and things like that. So if people aren't comfortable stopping by, we can provide, we do curbside pickup, and we also provide a local home delivery service as well at no charge.
What have you missed the most over the last 3 months of just being on lockdown?
I think it's the pets. We were used to seeing so many pets every day, and we went down, our revenue was down by 90%. So, that in and of itself, tells you how much we haven't been seeing pets lately. So we're really looking forward to getting back to what we do best. And that's probably what I've missed the most, the interaction with pets and their owners.
What do you love the most about having your business right here in Manayunk?
I think the best part about having a business in Manayunk is the people. The community is wonderful. Both our clients and customers, as well as our business friends, everyone is just so supportive, and everyone loves Manayunk. And so I think that's the collective mission. Having people come here and having it be a great place to live, shop, eat, dine. That's the best part about it.
And so if people are looking to, book appointments or purchase products, is there any website they should go to? Should they call? What should they do?
Yeah, so they can get in touch with us by phone or email, or just come into our store. Our website is cityofpawspetcare.com, which has all of the information about our services. It's even got pricing on there. You can also go to cityofpaws.shop, and that is our shop store site where you can shop for all of our products that we have in the store, and you can even select pickup or home delivery as well. Or you can just call or pop in during our office hours.
So Danny, how have the dogs been handling this situation? Is it weird having, owners at home and, essential workers being gone for longer hours?
Yeah, I think we've definitely seen pups definitely be affected by this. I think there's been a lot of time at home cooped up. It's kind of hard to tell until we really start to get back into the groove of things, how they're going to be in terms of separation anxiety and anything else that, might come of their owners no longer being around during the day. So we'll have to see, but I think our team is ready to provide that fun, engaging experience. And we really want to get back to doing what we do best.
Are there any pets in particular? You mentioned, you missed the pets the most. Any clients in particular that you're really like, oh, I missed that cute face?
Well, we actually just started back up with one. His name is Norman Waffles. Definitely the funniest name in town. He's a goofy doodle. And that we missed that guy, but we're back walking him as of a couple weeks ago, and that's added a lot of joy.
So have you been doing any hobbies lately or watching anything good on Netflix or on TV?
I've definitely been binge watching a lot of shows. Definitely watching way too much TV. I'm sure most people are in that boat. The most recent show is Handmaid's Tale. I watched that from start to finish in like 3 days. And not necessarily the most positive show to watch when you're trapped inside, but it was interesting.
So I've heard you made some changes to your retail location. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. During this quarantine, I was there pretty much every day remodeling our store. So we built a whole new counter. There's basically a workstation for our manager. There's a register station. There's room for our sitters that are training, that are either new hires or training, for a new process that we have in place. We've also expanded our product floor. So we've been able to maximize the space. We only have 350 square feet in there, so we were really trying to make it both functional for clients to move around, but also be able to provide as many products as possible, especially when we added food and litter, which require a lot of space.
So you mentioned all these new products. Is there any special toys or food that you're really crazy about? You're so glad that you're carrying?
Yeah, so we actually just started carrying a few lines of dog food as well as cat food. One of the brands is called From. They're a really good brand, and they're not necessarily in every store. So we're really happy to provide, be one of the retail stores that carry their brand.
So any other services that you just started offering or that you plan to offer as we go through the summer?
Yeah, so we're actually offering a new food and litter subscription service. So basically the customer can come in, ask us what they want in terms of the brand, the variety, the size, and then we can place the order on a recurring schedule. So say every 4 to 6 weeks. And then we will deliver it to your house at no charge. And basically, we're trying to replace Chewy.com, but keep dollars local.
So I'm sure your dogs must have loved having you home. How have they been adjusting? Are they acting normal? Are they nervous? Are they scared?
Yeah, so both me and my partner have been home for the majority of the last 12 weeks. All three of them are pretty glued to us. They're glued to us when we're home to begin with, but I think now they're even closer, sitting right by our feet. And it'll be interesting when we both have to go back into our offices, how the reaction will be. I'll probably bring them to the office to mix it up a little bit here and there. I'll even, have one of my walkers come in and provide them, some interaction during the day. It's going to be interesting for a lot of people, I think, especially, a lot of people have gotten puppies during this time. So we'll have to see, as they've been raising their pups and they have been home the whole time, how their puppy is going to react when they leave.
Well, Danny, thank you so much for joining us on the show today. Had a great time catching up with you, and I hope to see you soon on Main Street.
Thanks. I really enjoyed talking with you. See you soon.
See you soon, and stay safe out there, all right?
Thanks, you too.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in for another episode of Manayunk Mornings at Home. If you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to watch other episodes, you can click right here. Just click it right now, or it'll start playing automatically. I don't know. Just watch. See you next time.